おう、どうも、ライトと申します。俺のチャンネルへようこそ。Let's see. I'm just gonna. Yeah, awesome. So I prepared a lot of books. Some of them not on my YouTube, and I hope you can hear me well. So yeah, let's see. I hope the mic's fine. Anyhow, here I have like a small book many people ask me about. To be honest, this was これは108円だった 108 yen for this book. And I show it often because this is the book I bought that I thought, wow, it actually makes me depressed. I got depressed just looking at this book. So I have so many books here. Let me try and put the music a little softer because I'm getting all epic. And now let's open it up. So first, cheers. And having some cold coffee, iced coffee. Kanji Jiten. Open it up. So what do you think when I do this? Do you feel any emotion to how much kanji you don't know or do know? Because when I did this, I'm like, really, I don't have to know all of these kanji, but actually I'm aiming to know more, way more. This is not even a lot, I think. So it's just 108 yen I bought a few years ago. And so I have a lot of like Jlpt books now here, and Kanji books, etc. So let's see what's next. Next we have some, I have new books here, Tango books. You can see, this is N3 level. Okay, 1,800 for the N3 level. I don't have the N5 and 4. They didn't have it at the bookstore. I only sell them, these books. I'm like, I have vocabulary books, but I'm tempted to actually go through these and see if I, don't know a few of them. So let's have a close-up. Yeah, this is great. Also, it's with this red paper, you can hide the red script. The red, as you can see there. I don't really use it. My kids play with it. They love it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, great. And then we have the N2. Oh, by the way, I can see comments if you comment. N2, 2,200 words. The same, also with the red paper. And let's have an... Yeah, here we go. Good. And then the N1. Yeah. I actually looked through this. Based on what I've seen, the N1 is about more experience than... yeah, a lot of experience needed. Okay, the same. Okay, now we are going to some... Let's see. We have Minna no Nihongo. Now, many people like this book and start with this book. They have different versions and test versions, etc. And many people choose the book Genki 1, Genki 2. I personally, I started with this book with an online thing, but I stopped because it was like really, it's beginners. Like if you start out, this is a really good book to purchase. So let's just have a quick look. I actually don't sell these books. I can sell them, but I don't sell them because, first of all, let's take the cover off. Okay, they are so expensive, like 3,000 yen, 2,500 to 3,000 yen, and they're heavy. So it's much better to buy them online than through me. Yeah, so this is a workbook. This is, I rate maybe if you know hiragana and katakana and some vocabulary, this is probably your number one book you want to go to if you want to see some progress, you know, learn some Jlpt and 5 vocabulary, etc. Yeah, this is good. Sweet. What do we have next? Okay, next we have Jlpt. I have all the versions. So Jlpt in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to show this one. 500 questions. Let's see. Now many people I've seen on YouTube, polyglots, they choose this book because it's covering exam content. For example, here we have this question here, and then on the next page the answer with an explanation and the furigana, and so you can study from the question. Everything's like that. Great. So I think this is, if you prepare for the Jlpt, this is my number one recommendation, and number two would be, I'm not sure if it's number two, but what I currently have, this is also quite handy. It's similar to like a workbook with homework and stuff. So in the beginning they say you have like different chapters, and they give you ways, or see, like a schedule to follow it. For example, here we have at the top the date you studied, and so you can track your progress, etc. Where did you buy your book? Flow Potato in the comment section. Actually, I live in Japan, so I'm surrounded by so many bookstores that my house smells like books, you know? Okay, so this is the Jlpt in 2 level. I have all the levels, and then they explain the grammar points, etc., which is perfect. Like if you're studying just for one, I would say by the N5 and N4, if you study for the N5, you never know. Okay, great. Next, some kanji books. Okay. Now, my most viewed book on YouTube is this one. These stuff they're so heavy. My back. Actually, after this I'm gonna exercise. But these kanji books, they're pretty thick and they're heavy. So I sold a lot of these, and they are いくらか 2,500 yen. And it's covering like the Joyo kanji plus 360 here. For you have special kanji in names, right? In names you have special kanji which aren't in the Joyo kanji list. And let's open it up. Sweet. On my YouTube, on this movie, I actually posted, like I just opened the book, I took a picture and I used it as my profile picture, or the thumbnail, sorry. And it ended up that oshiri, like for ass, I took a picture of oshiri, and some people commented on that. That was funny. I had the kanji of oshiri, so ass. That was interesting. So it's giving you, okay, many people ask me, how do you go through this book? Like, it's so thick, and it's not the same way Japanese students learn. So it's more in what's useful first, and then later on, like more, I would say, rare kanji you don't often use. And I would say you download the application Anki, and then you import one kanji, and you learn that, the next kanji. So you work through like a flashcard application. But for me, I use this for searching different words and vocabulary, as you can see. But yeah, I love this book. I always have one for me. And yeah, I always buy one when I see one at the bookstore. Let's see what's next. My personal favorite kanji book is this one, but I have the newer version here, which I will show now. Let's see, open it up. This is the elementary school kanji, so 1036. awesome. This is, I would pay a car's price for this if I'm like a beginner. This is so awesome. The reason is, I downloaded the application Anki, and this is how I studied my first 1000 kanji. Put this kanji in here, then you have the readings here, kun and onyomi, and then some examples here, and then the stroke order. Also, like for special use, how you can use this kanji, and it's showing you in English the just like an idea. If you see the kanji, what you can think of. So 1. Going further, every different level is in a color. So elementary school, first grade, pink. Second grade, orange. Let's go to third grader, yellow. So here we have the kanji. Yeah, in the comment section, this is what Japanese, or how Japanese kids learn kanji. So in grade 1, just the pink section. So when I teach here in Japan and I go to first grader class, I know more kanji than they do. Second grade, I know all their kanji, so I know what they know. And let's look at sixth grader here. 6年生. This is only elementary school, so they learn this, and with some sentence examples and special readings. Awesome, amazing. And I couldn't find this online, but I went to the bookstore and I found the new version. This is just epic, and a few people bought this one, and I'm already packed. I'm sending it tomorrow and on Wednesday. So this is like brand new. これは新品ですよ、本当に。Exactly the same. So I'm selling this one. Oh yeah. And then a slightly different version is this. This is even like a little thicker. Now, this is also elementary school, 小学校ね. So elementary school kanji. So on the right hand you have the kanji, and like a way you can like memorize the kanji, and on the left the stroke order. Yeah, the stroke order and some words, tango toka. And let's see, many pages, like 700 and something pages. It's insane. This is this is so heavy. The name of the book, I'm just showing this, you can show it yourself. Search. You can comment below, and I have videos of most of these books, right? So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm reading the comments. Kanji ni tsuyoku naru jiten. This is the name of the book. But yeah, if you comment, I'll most probably reply in Romaji or. Okay, next I'm gonna go to grammar books. My favorite grammar book. This is also just super heavy. It's a little smaller than the kanji books, but thicker. Okay, this is epic. The Japan Times, they make really good books. They have 3. I'll show them next. 3 versions. I'm just so used to opening Japanese from the right side. See, this is quite expensive. Let's see, with a kanji book I would have to search up every word to know them, but at least I would know more words. Yeah, I'm reading some comments. Yeah, I agree, like it's troublesome, but once you search the word or you memorize it, it gets easier, I would say. Here we have grammar. Yeah, I actually have the PDF versions. I do not send them on to people here on YouTube, but not everything. I have the first 2. So this is, in my opinion, the best grammatical book for learning kanji. It's so great that I bought, even though I had the PDFs, I bought the books. so heavy. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is maybe N3. First one maybe N5, N4, N3. This is maybe N3, N2, and then the next book is maybe N1, N2. Yeah, this is extremely helpful. The thing I don't like about these books is they're just so thick. So if I'm sitting in a bookstore like this, and I don't like, I'm reading here, and I'm drinking coffee, like say I have coffee, and I'm like, hey, I wanna, oh dear. Actually, I'm drinking coffee now, but yeah, that's a good example. They're so thick. I would like cut them in half, go to my school, get one of those cutting machines and cut them in half. Edition 1, edition 2. You know, it's just so thick. But yeah, I appreciate all the work they put into these books. Right, now next I have some vocabulary books. I highly recommend these if you're on a budget. Meaning they're pretty light, and I have the N5 book, but it's packed, so I'm sending it to someone. So they have all the vocabulary. Also below they have like a sentence example. So if you can literally just go start and learn everything from the beginning, all the words from left to right, and you'll be prepared for the Jlpt N4. Yeah, I would maybe, yeah, this is only like vocabulary, so it's not covering a lot of grammar, but if you read every sentence below, they, I'm sorry, here, if you read every sentence, they're not doing any difficult grammatical points because it's N4, but when you go to N3, it's getting thicker. Right, and here you can see the same, like it's got 2000 extra vocabulary, so this is plus, it's not N5 and N4 included, this is just plus. And what's interesting about these books, they have katakana words included, you know, it's interesting, because you think, hey, it's easy to read katakana, but not many people know the katakana words. For example, rimokon is remote control. Not many people knew that. I made a video and I'm like, where's my rimokon? And they're like, what are you talking about? Next, N2, 2500. So the same, you can go from the left to the right. Yeah, and you can see all the furigana, how to read the kanji. Extremely helpful. And then the N1, 3000. Sweet. Yeah, this book is a little thick. Good. I had a comment the other day, a guy said, yeah, I'm actually N6 level, not N5. He said, he's so bad at Japanese, he's N6 level or something. That was really funny. Interesting. Okay, that's vocabulary books. Let's move to some listening content and books I use in my car. Now, I bought this one yesterday. Konnichiwa, hey, welcome to the live. So let's go through the new one first. Now, what they do is they have your 88 basic patterns for Japanese conversation. As you can see, kaiwa, Nihongo kaiwa, hanaseru. So you can repeat. You have the CDs, and you can listen to them in your car, which I do. I have a CD player in my car. Not many people have a CD player. Which is understandable. And then you study 2 pages for, they say you're 88, so 1 point or pattern is, it's 2 pages. So here we have at the top, the phrase, and then example, dialogue, and then how you can use it and more examples. Next. See, and even give you the romaji. The reason they give you romaji is to make sure you know how to pronounce it. Even I think on the channel Dogen is saying if you have romaji, they can go in depth with the pronunciation. Like if I say here, kopi, but if they added 2 I's here, kopi, you know it's longer. But here you already know it's longer, but if they say here, kopi, and here it's just 1 I, then you know you shouldn't pronounce it that long. So you can kind of manipulate the pronunciation with the Romaji. Also, if you are saying like konbanwa, you don't at the end use wa, but you use the ha character, or konnichiwa. So in Romaji, they can actually show you how to pronounce things from an English perspective. From how do you say? Foreign perspective. Yeah, examples. Yeah, this is great. And then next, I think this one I am listening to in my car. Yeah, the seating is missing. Who stole it? I did. So 125 extended patterns. When I see this book, I buy it. It's so awesome. Konnichiwa in the comment section. Omawari-san. Nice name. Okay, so it's giving you the patterns, and again at the top, and then here we have examples. Tokorode, ima no buya wa toka ne. Here. Yeah, it's. And if you listen and you don't understand something, you go to the book. This is something different. Shadowing. So shadowing is basically if they speak, you speak just like a millisecond after them. So this is what's on the audio, number 9 for example. If they say the sentence and then just after they've spoken, you have to repeat after them. It's like copying them. Copying. Karaoke. And then we have different languages here. Though I stick to the English. No Afrikaans for me. Boo. Yeah, so this is called shadowing. This is quite easy, but it's great for starting from the bottom with speaking Japanese and getting your pronunciation right without focusing on difficult Japanese, just on the pronunciation. They have harder stuff, but yeah. 210. Additional super miniature phrases. Let's see. Yeah, the same. They give you a phrase at the top, examples, and then the meaning. Sweet. And then the last one here of these books. Speak Japanese, 180 common expressions. So I would probably start with this CD. And then at the top, goma o suru and saba o yonu toka. Yeah, sweet. Okay, next we have some novels. So there are different novels in Japan. So first you get like pocket novels, normal novels, bigger novels, and I would say this is for junior high school or people learning Japanese. So Hoshi no Koe. And if I open it up, you can see everything is with romaji. Furigana. It's showing you how to read the kanji. So this is excellent if you're starting off with kanji. I'm still using these books because they use for example, tamago, you have different readings of tamago, meaning egg. And I found it in this book and I asked my wife, she's Japanese, like, why? Like, yeah. And she's like, you don't have to memorize it. And I'm like, I want to. It's not, I want to be more than fluent. I want to make this my passion. I love studying. Okay, so Hoshi no Koe. If you want to check it out here. And what do we have next? We have Zutto moe kara suki datta yo. This one. Same setup. Furigana. So this is mainly for 6th graders or junior high school students. I would say 6年生, 6th graders often buy these books. But then we have the real deal, like, novels. You can see this is much thicker. And you have thinner stuff, but this is pretty thick. And let's open it up. You can see almost no furigana. If it's a difficult kanji, even for adults, they will add furigana. So you open it from the right, you read it from the top right down to the left, like so. Yeah, I want to read this, but yeah, time. I'll get to it. Okay, next we have some manga and a few more study books. Greetings from Mexico. Hey! Hello, Mexico. Thanks for all your comments. I see you often in the comment section. So, 5th grader, kanji. This is at the... Yeah, I bought this for pretty cheap. But you have the kanji, stroke order, everything, and then practice. And at the end you have the answers. See? So you have all the grades from 1 to 6 in different versions and different kind of books. I think every year they have different, I'm not sure, but they change it up. This is kanji doriru. Thank you, Alisa. Saying I love your videos. Arigato. Yeah, by the way, today I'm supposed to edit my N4 video test, 100 tests. And I'm doing that, but I wanted a break, so I decided, hey, let's do this live. I don't do lives often. I literally did it like... I do it and then I delete the video, usually. I'm very impulsive. So you're the same. Like for kanji drills, you have the kanji, the readings, and then you can practice some vocabulary, and then examples. Yeah. So I buy these versions and try them out, but I wanted to do like a live, and then I sit down and do the whole book. That would be awesome. Just the activities, you know, with people. What's next? Next we have, we are going to some books. Just I like manga. Sometimes I read manga. Atashinchi. This is a great book because you start off here, and then they show you furigana, torihara tatteru, and it's also mini stories. And then later on they leave the furigana out, and then that's the end. So maybe every day you can read one, and the next day you open up before you go to bed. You read this, and you read this, and then that's it for the day. You read that, and then the next day, so you continue. I have many of these. It's funny, and it's practical Japanese with a lot of slang they actually use. This is number 12. So yeah. Okay, what do we have next? I have novels of Kimi no Nawa, your name. So Kimi no Nawa. I have novels, but this is I think the manga. This is number 1. Let's see. With furigana. I bought these new, but you get them for second hand. Some people, choose to buy them second hand and then just sell them. Furigana, great. This is awesome. Yeah, in the comment section. It's nice that they add the furigana. My favorite manga is Death Note, but what I don't like about Death Note is the furigana and the script. It's so small that when I read at night, I actually get tired of reading. So I can't read Death Note at night. Like, just not so much. I have these books. Speaking about Death Note, they have this new version. I have the novel, I have the manga. But at 7-Eleven, they actually sell some books in Japan. This is thick. And I actually started off reading it, and I was doing too much. So now I'm more focused on one book at a time, even though I just want to read everything. one eye on one book, the other eye on a different book. That's how I want to read. Just hold on, let me change this track. Yeah, it's a little more expensive. Let's see, how much is it? At the back. Sorry. Let me just get this music. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 619 yen and plus tax. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Like take the thick novel I just showed you and compare it to this book. It's pretty insane. But this is not the only book. So let's see. This is a normal, like a decent, like fine novel I would buy, and then you compare this to the actual very thick novel. It's super, like 3 times, and then with this one, like so this is huge. This is huge. So the price makes sense. Let me play there. Okay, come on. Okay, and let's see what's next. I actually bought this the other day. Many people commented about this. They've watched I think the anime and played the game or something, but it's I haven't read it yet. I don't know what it's about. I just saw the first one. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it a go. And let's see. I don't really want to open this, but because I'm yesterday before bed, I'm like, hey, I want to read something about it, and I just got here and I stopped. Like literally. I'm like, yeah, I'm sleepy. Like 1 in the morning. Also furigana, that's nice. I prefer furigana because I want to learn at the same time. Even though the Death Note novel is with no furigana, and I tried to read that, but it depends. My mood swings. Where is it? Yeah, this is good. So I see in the comment section, how long have I studied Japanese? Maybe, I think studied, like sit and study, maybe about 2 years. Before that, just, live in Japan and, yeah. Next, I have these. So, Kodo Gyasu. I'm a really big fan of the anime. So I bought the books, but I still need to read it. I have so many books, but I'm gonna cover them all eventually. Before I go to heaven or hell. Kodo Gyasu. And this is also with furigana. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, good. I watched this and I'm like, yeah, this is a really good anime if you want to get better at leadership. Okay, and then I bought this. So it's Magical Girl of the End, but it's kind of like twisted story, but it's interesting because yeah, her shoes, lol. Yeah, look at her shoes. I mean, like, I open it up and I'm like, yeah, this is different. Like, let's see, wait. So it's about this guy, he's at school, just a normal guy, like we all are, and then eventually we get special. Wait, look what happens. She's like hitting people. Yeah. Damn it. It's weird. And then just storms in the school and like kill people. Like, yeah, that's weird. Okay, so I'm not going to show too much, but I have this also and more of these. And then this one. Actually, I like Bucky. I'm not a big fan of the characters, but I like, it's motivating me to gym, and I listen to it while I exercise. But I actually stopped 2 days ago. This is also great. Kengan Ashura. Let's see. Yeah, it's also, I think, fighting and training, being the best, strongest. I'm not sure because I'm still new at this story, but it looks interesting with no furigana. Oh, there's furigana. Here, maybe the kanarazu. 来月こそは必ず I don't think they have furigana for everything. Maybe, yeah, I see. So the easy stuff they just say, hey, no furigana because people know this. Yeah. So I would say that's it for now for this time's video. I can do maybe another one. Season 2 I have more books, but these are all the books I fit on this, well, around me basically. Thanks for joining, and my Jlpt test video is coming soon. Also, thank you so much for my Patreon members. They are supporting me and getting books and seeing my diary, and also weekly vlogs, which I'm busy with now. My weekly vlog coming today or tomorrow, so you can check it out there if you're interested. If not, I'll see you soon. Mata ne, love and leave you.